What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode number 29 of the Ultimate Team. We're really getting into this now. At the start of this episode guys, I'm just adding some contracts to some players, but just whilst I'm doing that I want to talk about the trading episode a little bit. It had quite mixed reviews, which I actually expected, to be honest, and some people really found it helpful and some people found it very boring and kind of motioned that 9,000 coins profit in 1 hour wasn't too much. But I will just say to that one very simple thing, that's actually a 50% return on investment. So 20,000 coins to 30,000 coins is very good, and if I did that with 200,000 coins and turned it into 300,000 coins, which is very possible with very similar methods in fact, it would have got a much better reception. So that's all I will say to that. I will be doing other trading hours as well, so if you're not really into that, feel free not to watch those. I did add Matt Jarvis to the team, guys. You guys recommended him. He's also got a 5-star weak foot, and I have got Huddleston in the centre midfielder position. The reason why I don't have Santi Cazorla, guys, is because he is too expensive in a centre midfield position. We are in a quarter-finals of the Gold Cup. That fancy little graphic there. Trying some new things this video in the graphics department. And I came up against this guy with an absolutely insane Premiership team. A lot of pace in there. Gareth Bale, Company, Vidic, Torre, Hart, Hernandez, Suarez, Torres. Some fantastic Premiership players. But I quite like my own Premiership squad that I've got here, you know. And the whole 5-star weak foot thing, even though a few of these players have got 4-star weak foot, is really working out well. And I encourage people to build 5-star weak foot teams because it feels really good being able to just not have to think about what foot you want to shoot with. So on his debut, Matt Jarvis scores there just 5 minutes into it, and he picks up the ball again about 20 minutes later, steps around some of the defenders, has a shot, gets saved. Joe Hart comes out and Matt Jarvis slots it home pretty much into an empty net. A fantastic goal, and at this point I was feeling quite comfortable. You know, the guy hadn't had too much possession. He'd had a lot of chances, but they weren't really threatening chances. You know, I was defending very well, and I scored a cracking goal there with Sessegnon. His shot is outrageous, and Sessegnon here plays Johnson through, and I was going to try something a bit fancy, ended up just rolling around the keeper and slotting that one into the back of the net. Johnson there making it 4-0, and Balotelli steaming up that right hand side of the field, does the old drag back. That's one of my favourite moves. I've really started to use the left trigger right trigger movements in FIFA 13 now, and Balotelli slaps that one home for 5-0. Now this guy did start to get back into the game. He scores a cracking goal with Hernandez here, some really nice play on the edge of the box there, a nice 1-2 with I think that's Torres there, and Hernandez, you know, putting it in the back of the net as good as you like. And straight after the kickoff I went up the other end, Huddleston into Johnson, Johnston back to Huddleston for the 1-2, and Huddleston taps into an empty net. But there was still enough time for this guy to get another goal with Torres there from a tight angle. Really felt like De Gea should have saved that. But 6-2 was the final score, and Jarvis having a cracking debut, scoring a couple of goals. The match stats there, you know, as I said, he did have a lot of chances, but I really controlled the possession and the passing. I felt like I did definitely deserve to go through, and we do indeed go through to the semi-finals, a record of 37-15 now. And we're starting to build up a really nice coin total, and I came up against this guy with a Liga Portuguese team. This round is now the semi-final, and this is one of those weird teams where you think he must be pretty good, otherwise why would you put Cardozo up front? Because he's too slow and not good enough at all, in my opinion, of course. However, 33 minutes into the game, he comes down the side, whips it in, and who's there? Cardozo, sorry, not Cardozo, Cardozo, excuse me, scores a cracking header off the kickoff. Unbelievably, Tom Huddleston scoring a skill run from kickoff, a nice roulette, a nice ball roll, and a hill-to-hill chop, and there he goes through on goal. And here goes Balotelli almost straight after again. The ball falls to Matt Jarvis, he steps inside, wraps it around the keeper, and Jarvis scoring 3 goals in 2 games now. Proves to be a perfect signing for me. He only costs 700 coins, and look at that flick from Balotelli, and on the half volley Balotelli smashes it into the top left hand corner in the 45th minute. Fantastic goal. If you guys were with me on my live stream a couple of days ago, somebody actually scored a dirty goal against me. I might just get the clip and upload it because it's disgusting. It really was incredible. But the guy made it 3-2 with Zandao there from the corner, and almost straight from kickoff as well. Look at this work from Sessegnon. He gets into the box, he just drag back after drag back, switching the body movements, doing the feints, steps inside. The guy's getting really panicky, starts sliding in. The space opens up for Sessegnon, and on his weak foot wraps it into the back of the net to make it 4-2, and there was still time to go yet. That just absolutely perfect Maradona spin on the ball there, sorry, the Zidane spin, I don't know, whatever you want to call it these days, and the goalkeeper was being brought out, so Johnson had a shot from long range and it went in to win the game 5-2. Completely controlled that match, not in terms of possession but in terms of shots and passing, controlled it, and that left us in the final now, guys. So we're 38-1-15 with 33,000 coins, and we came up against this dude and I almost laughed when I saw this team. This is now the final. He's got 55 chemistry. He's got two good strikers rated 85, but they're very slow. Ben Arthur. He's got Kabai on the left wing. I don't understand that. He's got two really slow centre backs. You don't want to play Vertonghen out of formation. He'll get really low chemistry there, and it just, I don't know. It was a laughable final, if you will. And Balotelli here going down the right hand side, steps inside there, manages to get the ball back, and it breaks to Taarabt, who slaps it home to make it 1-0. And this game was only going to go one way after this, and we get a penalty at half time. Balotelli steps up to the plate, went down the middle, pretty much down middle left, and Balotelli makes it 2-0. And at this point we have got this trophy in the bag, guys. We are, you know, in a good position right now. The ball drops to Taarabt here as well. Chopped inside, almost lost the ball because of it, just ran through, slapped it into that near post. That near post OP way too much, guys. Those near post shots are incredible, and at that point the guy had enough. He decided to rage quit in the final, so we got a very easy 3-0 win, pick up the 2,000 coins bonus, and get another win on the record and another trophy in the trophy cabinet. So guys, if you did enjoy this episode, hit that like button. Those stats are just very awesome. 93% passing. If we can get this episode to 3,000 likes, that would be absolutely insane. As always, subscribe and comment, and yeah, all that fun stuff. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.